Okay, welcome back, baseball fans. We're right in spring training, so we're playing a whole bunch of baseball here. Mostly APA, but I'm also playing my second favorite game, replay baseball. Um, so I wanted to. Theme of this video is going to be, I'm going to call it piker gaming. I don't know if you guys know what the term piker means. Um, I got called that by a customer probably like 15 years ago where I work, because he was like a small potatoes, but he was doing like a lot of business with me. He was like a small company, and he always thought I should be going after bigger companies. He's like, you're a piker, Jill. I was like, what's that? He's like, a piker is someone that does something small-minded. Like, you guys should be looking at bigger companies. And that was a funny term. I'd never heard that up to that point. But what I'm going to talk about is inflation, cost of living. I mean, everybody's getting squeezed right now. I mean, people getting laid off. Economy stinks. Um, so we're going to hopefully all power through it. But one little savior in our gaming now, so far as budgeting, if you have so much money left over after your bills are paid, you can buy things. Sometimes you don't have a lot of money left over to buy a ton of things. So one solution to that problem is the replay games. They sell these team sheets, um, which cover its front. You can get front and back. You get all the pictures. This is the 2004 team sheet he has for sale. I think these are 16, 17 bucks. So if you're weighing the cost of, I want to play a full season sim, I want to own a full season game. This was only 17 bucks. So I just got my score sheet, my pen, and some dice. And I'm playing 2004 replay baseball right now. So I'm going to show off a little bit of the game here and these team sheets and how they work. And we'll get a little game. I love replay baseball. So let's go get our things up here. Hopefully it doesn't shut off. Okay, let's go like this. Okay, then we'll have to be that good. So what we got here is the 2004 Expos visiting the 2004 Royals. So, like I said, you get a sheet I put the Expos because I only had one more of these plastic holders left. So I have front and back. You have the hitters on one side, and you have the pitchers on the other side. And what you do is this top of them on the bottom of the fourth. So Zach Day is pitching for the Expos. And what you do is you just put the batters for the other team over top there. And so replay, you look at both the batter and the pitcher card on each roll. And so what we're going to do is play some couple innings of this, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'll tape the whole thing, but right now it's a pretty good game. Two very poor teams. It even has the records on here. So the Royals were 58 and 104 in 2004. And the Expos, this was their last season of the Montreal Expos, and it's 67-95. So they were both fifth place teams, but they're battling it out here in Kansas City on my tabletop. Also, you have the ballpark effects here, so that may come up certain rolls. And let's get rolling. So we have bottom of the fourth. Matt Stairs just homered for the Royals to make it 2-1 Expos here, bottom of the fourth. And we're going to have first baseman Ken Harvey up. He batted .287 with 13 homers and 55 RBI. 3-4 is a 57. So we're going to roll, get an odd or even. It'll tell us what we're doing. That's even. So that means it's going to be a play at first, and you're going to roll against Ken Harvey's speed. His speed of 1, so he's a mud turtle. So all I got to do is roll a 2, 3, 6, and he's out. 5, he got him. So that's pretty slow. One is the speed ratings go 1 to 5 in replay. The Royals get a run, and going to the 5th inning, it is 2 to 1 Expos. So what you do with replay, these team sheets, and these, like I said, these are like, I think I paid like $16 for this last month. I was just able to print it out yesterday. So you just turn it around like this, and now you have the Royals pitcher. And I got on the mound because I thought this was intriguing. I have a 20-year-old Zach Greinke. In his rookie year, he was 8-11 with a 3.97 ERA, and he's pitching for the Royals. And we got leading off for the Expos is the shortstop, Meiser is Torres. At a 206, 1 homer. 4-5 is going to be a fielding check going to the shortstop. So you had a 5 plus you had the shortstop's range of 3, so it's 8, and 8 on back is going to be a 6-3 ground out. Okay, batting ninth is their designated hitter for today, Einar Diaz. He's typically the backup catcher. I put him in as the DH. He batted 223 with 1 homer. 2-2. That's normally a good roll in replay. And that is also for Diaz. He gets a base hit. It's an 11 plus Greinke's 3 on a 2-6 is 14, and that's a single to center field. Einar Diaz. Okay, he is a 2-speed first base. So 1 out, 1 on. We have Brad Wilkerson. He's 1 for 1. He had a solo home run to lead off the game. Brad Wilkerson hit 32 homers and 67 RBI in 2004. 2-1. So it's going to be a 45. Plus Greinke's 2-2 is 3. So it's 46. That is a 6-3 ground out, and Diaz advances to second. So we have 2 outs, 1 on for Indy Chavez. Piker Gaming, like I said, if you don't have a lot of money, check out some of these team sheets. Now, one thing I want to tell you, I hate PDFs. I don't buy anything. I try to avoid buying anything PDF at all. I can't stand paper, but this isn't too bad. Now, I do have some games where cards are PDF. That I cannot stand because it's like, doesn't make any sense to me at all, because I don't have a printer, first of all, so that's where I'm coming from. So if I print it like somewhere cheap, like the cheapest possible printing, it's still going to cost me some money to print it out. And even if you have a home printer, you're paying for your ink and paper. So, and then you got to cut it. So it doesn't make, PDFs make 0 sense to me whatsoever. But for these team sheets, I think it works pretty good. I just don't have the color. Now, if I had these printed out, I could have the color version of it. So that is just my opinion. So let's go. Still got enough to go here. So Indy Chavez, 6'5" to 31, 6'6" of 5, so 35, so 36 is a flatter rate. Okay, going to the bottom of the 5th, Joe Randa is up. He batted 287, 8 homers. Pitch from day, 1-4 to 35, 1-2 to 3, so it's a 38, and that is a grounder third, 5-3. D Brown up next. He batted 251, 4 homers. 2-4 is a 5. 2-5 is a 4, so it's 2, 5 and 4 is 9. That is a 6-3 foul out. Okay, 2 away for Geronimo Barroa, or Angel Barroa. Angel Barroa, 4-3 to 1. That's going to be a grounder to second baseman. Vidro makes the play. Okay, after 5 complete, it is 2-1 Expos going to the 6. So you just flip it around like that, and you're good. Jose Vidro, Piker Gaming, cheap gaming. Like I said, this is like if you want a full season set, you know, check out these games. And I mean, just saying a couple positive things. I mean, if you really, you know, if printing out isn't that bad, I mean, you could still print. You don't have to print every single team. So I mean, that might be a good deal for some people. That's just like I said. For me, I don't really enjoy PDFs, but just kind of enjoying a couple things here. So actually, where this came about is I bought this like a month or so ago, and I actually bought Inside the Paint for Inside Sports, and I never printed anything out. So I just printed them out this week. So it's almost like getting a new set in the mail, like printing out your PDFs. So Vidro, that's where I'm at this morning. So Vidro, 2 4s, a 55 with a raise 3 going to left field. So left fielder is D Brown. He is a 3, so that's not higher. Since his defense isn't higher, that's going to be a single for Vidro. So Vidro's on with a single. And we got Tony Batista batted 241 with 32 homers. Tony Batista, that's going to be gone. 6'6" is an 11. 6'4" is a 5. That's a 16, and that is under the upper deck. Upper deck shot at Royals Park Kauffman Stadium, and Tony Batista goes yard, giving the Expos a 4-1 lead here. Wow. Okay, Frankie's getting roughed up a little bit here. Okay, Nick Johnson batted 251, 7 homers. 3 1s, a 4, not the shaded 3. So we're going to add Greinke's 3 to the ballpark check. So we have to go to the ballpark. So we're going to roll 1 die, and we're going to look at this column 3. Since we're adding 3, looks like a hit's going to be, you have to get to 7 on a column 3. So he'll make an out 1 to 3. It'll be a single 4 to 6. That's a single. Single off the ballpark chart. Okay, Nick Johnson. Here we go. Ron Rivera's up, batted 307, 12 homers. 5-4 is a 27. 28 is a fly to right. 1 out. Okay, Brian Schneider's up. Nick Johnson on first. Schneider 3-3 is a 32. 34 is going to be a double. So it's a double. Let's get the third base coach out. So let's see what happens here. Third base coach, see if he sends Johnson. So let's figure that out first. So Johnson's speed's a 3. And we got to see where this goes. So it's a double to left. Speed minus arm. So it'll be 3 minus D Brown's arm. 3 is a 0, and it's 7. So 7 on a 0 is extra base plus. So Schneider has to have a speed higher than the die. So 4, he does not, to advance. So it's a double. And Johnson scores, and another run in for Montreal. RBI double for Brian Schneider, and it is 5-1. Okay, Meister's Taurus. Expos 1-1 is a 3. 1-2 is a 1, so it's a strikeout. 2 down. And bring up Einar Diaz. 4-5 is a 16, going to the infield defense that goes to the shortstop. So 16 plus 3 is 19. That's going to be a grounder to short with 2 outs. Expos get 3 runs in the 6th. make it 5-1. Okay, so change the batter. She's got like this. Boop. And you're all set. Okay, John Buck. 5-2 is a 32. 5-6 is a 4. So 32 plus 4 is 36, and that is a strikeout. Okay, brings up top of the order, David DeJesus. David DeJesus, 3-5 is a 3. 3-6 is a 3. So it's 3 and 6 is a fly to center. Okay, Zach Day can go to 25 batters here before he gets tired. So he's got 19 batters in. Graffinino, 6-4 is a 6. 6-2 is a 3. So 6 plus 3 is 9. That is a single to center. Let's see, is that a 6-4? Okay, so you got a star there, so it might be a steal attempt. I forget what the star is. I'm just using their automated system. I don't usually use that. So we're gonna roll 1 against the pitcher's hold. So the pitcher's hold is a 4. So he's gonna steal on a 5 or 6. Oh, he steals second. Graffinino with the stolen base. Down 4 runs. I don't know if that was smart, but he got away with it. Okay, so Graffinino's on second. Designated hitter Mike Sweeney. At 287 with 22 homers. Ooh, that's 6. But the 6-4 is a 7. 6-2 is a 3. So 7 plus 3 is 10. And that is a 2-out RBI single for Mike Sweeney. As the Royals are inching closer here. It is now 5-2. Okay, Matt Stairs homered in the 4th pitch. 6-4 against our righties is 60. 6-3 is a 3, so 63 is a double. Runner greater than 3 speed, and he doesn't, so he's second and third. So Sweeney can't make it home, but it's second and third, 2 outs for Ken Harvey, the Mud Turtle. 3-4 is a 57. We got to go odd even. Odds. We're going to go to a rare play. So this is going to be a weird rare play. Second and third. Yeah, like I said, the cost of new card sets up in the hundreds has you down. Look at some of these teams with team sheets. Like some things I could think of. Like there's like Scoreboard Baseball. A bunch of places sell PDFs for economical costs. Okay, so here's the rare play for Harvey. 5. It's a 2-out rare play. 5. Chopped in front of home plate. Batter swings and chops ball on the ground in front of home plate, and ball hits him as he leaves the batter box. Roll 1 die. If the die is odd, umpire rules batter out. So let's see if we get an odd roll. We got an even roll. Umpire rules foul ball. Oh, much to the protest of the Expos. So foul ball. He says Harvey, the ball didn't hit Harvey. This is back pre instant replay. Ken Harvey swings again, 4-3, puts it on the ground. That's a 1. Going to second baseman defense. Vidro's 3, so 1 plus 3 is 4. That's going to be a grounder to second, and that'll end the inning. Going to the 7th, Royals get a run. So we're at 5-2, top of the 7th. Let's go Brad Wilkerson. Okay, actually I want to change pitchers here. Let's take Greinke out after 6. He went 6 innings, allow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. 5 runs, 5 earned, not the best outing. Walked 1, 2. 2 walks, struck out 1, 2, 2 strikeouts, gave up 2 homers. see what we can put in here. So when you're looking for your pictures, you just you pick which one you want. I am going to go with, let's see who we want to bring in here. We have a reliever. Let's go with, they don't got a lot here in terms of relief. Replay also has these little raised ratings like R37, R28, R3. Kind of tells you when to start using them. So I'm going to use Scott Sullivan here. He's a raised 7, which means like he was usually like a longer reliever coming in, or 5th, 6th, 7th inning. I'm going to use basic replay fatigue for this because this is like an older set. I don't want to get too fancy with the reliever fatigues. Let's see, because there were some updates to that. So relievers. I'm just going to use a basic R3. You got a bonus rating. This team's trailing. These R3 or higher. Okay, so you could use his bonus inning. So you can go full inning. Then he can go to 3 batters after that. Okay, so here we go. Leading off against Brad Wilkerson will be Wilkerson versus Sullivan. 6'3" is a 36. That's a strikeout. 1 down. Andy Chavez. 1-6, 45. That's another strikeout. Okay, Vidro. 1-2 is a 35. 1-5 on Sullivan is a 3. So it's 35 is plus 3 is 38, and that is a ground ball to third base. 1-2-3. Sullivan puts him down in a 7th inning stretch time here in Kansas City, and it is 5-2 Expos. Okay, so Zach Day's still in there. Let's go Joe Randa. He's gonna get a 7 inning. So Joe Randa leading off for the Royals. 6'6" is an 8. That's a shaded 8. We're gonna add 4 to this, so this might be out of here. So we're gonna get the ballpark chart. We're going to roll up here. So Randa's a righty. So we're going to add, that was a 5. So we're going to add 4 to this number, whatever I roll. So it looks like a really good chance of homer if I roll like a 1 or a 2. 6. So 4 plus 6 is 10. So it's just going to be a single. Joe Randa off the ballpark chart. Okay, so D. Brown against Zach Day here. This is his 25th batter. So D. Brown, 2-4 is a 5. 2-3 is a 3. So 5 plus 3 is 8. Column 2, that is a foul to third. Okay, draw Angel Baroa. Okay, so if he gives up a base runner right now, he is out of there. Okay, so one more base runner, and Zach Day is going to be fatigued, and he'll have to use his B grades. So his B grades on these older sets are just his bottom row, whereas the newer sets have a separate line for his B grades. So let's go to Angel Baroa. Let's see if he can finish the inning. 3 1's a 4. 3 1's a 1, so 4 plus 1 is 5. So column 3, 5 is a fly to left. Okay. John Buck. 12 homers and 230 at bats. He's got some power here. He can get the Royals back into this real fast. So he might. 6-2's a shaded 8. So that's adding 3. So 6-3 is a 3. So we're going to roll in the home run. But again, it's Royal Stadium, so it's hard to hit homers out of here. 5. 11 is a 6. Plus 3 is 9. So that is a first and third. So it's 2 outs. Single for John Buck. So it's first and third, 2 away. I bring a tying run to the plate, David DeJesus. A little bit of power. Okay, so Zach Day's on his B grades now, so he's fatigued. I'm going to try to finish the inning with him. Yeah, I think he got out of it. 6-3, so DeJesus is a 31. 6-1, remember he's his last bottom grade since he's a B grades. So it's 1 plus 4 is 5. Call him, wait, what was that? 6-3. DeJesus, 6-3, 31. Plus 4 is 35. So it's a short fly to left and he gets out of the inning. All right, so let's go to the top of the 8th inning. All right, let's go top of the 8th. We have Tony Batista leading off. We're going to keep Scott Sullivan in there. He can go 3 batters, then he's subject to fatigue after that. Let's try another inning out of Scott Sullivan. Tony Batista. 2-6, shaded 55. So it's going to go to right fielder's range. So right fielder's stairs. He's a 2 range. It's not good. And, replay 1 to 5, with 5 being the best on outfield range. Okay, so we're going to have to roll on the ballpark chart to see, looking for the hits. So on the 5, on the ballpark chart, so if Stairs is a 2, he's going to give up a hit every single time there, because there's no way that that Rays number is going to get higher, or his defense is going to be higher than any of these numbers. So he's a 2, so that's going to be an automatic hit. I don't even have to roll that. So as a match Batista with the single. Stairs can't get to that. He's in there with the single. Batista, who is a 3-speed. Brings up Nick Johnson. 5-1's a 4. That's the control check. So 5-1's a 4. 5-6 is a 3. So 4 plus 3 is 7, and that is a base on balls. So Sullivan. Higher numbers typically aren't good for the pitchers. First and second, Juan Rivera. 2 2s and 11. Hey guys.
She's still up there.
All right. 2 2s and 11. That is going to be a 2 4 13. That's going to be a single. Okay, so we're going to have some action here. 2 2s and typically pretty good. That's runners advance 1 base. So we have bases juiced. Sullivan. Okay, he has one more base runner. He's going to be fatigued. So bases loaded, Brian Schneider. Might be a double play there. So we're playing in probably. So 4-1's a 1. That's going to second baseman. Graffinino is a 2, so it's a 3. And on the infield, bases loaded, they're playing halfway. That is a 4-6-3 double play. But the runner on third scores, that's Batista. Johnson goes to third. Rivera's out at second, and that's a double play. No RBI for Schneider. And we're going to go Meister's Taurus. 5-4's a 1. 5-4's a 2 or 1. So 5-2 is a 3-1 ground out. So Expos get one more. Final season Montreal. 6-2 Expos lead here in the bottom of the 8th. We're going to put a new pitcher in. Kind of Zach Day, a good outing here. 7 innings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. 2 runs. 2 earned. Walk nobody. Struck out 1, 2, 3. Let's think of other economical ways of playing seasons. So 2024, I mean, you could play like, you know, like Action PC. And if you're into PC games, I mean, they have like dirt cheap seasons. You can get a whole season for like $5, $6 sometimes free. So the other things to look at if you're looking to get through this economy. Okay, bottom of the 8th, Graffinino is going to lead off. We're going to put in. They also don't have a lot of pitching, so I'm going to put in. Oh my, their closer has a 6.92 ERA, or one of their closers, Rocky Biddle. Let's put in Luis Ayala. I'm biased. I play all the good Expos guys. I have an unconscious bias when I play Expos games. So we're gonna put their best reliever in, 2.69 ERA. He's 6-12 righty. He's gonna be batting against Tony Graffinino, Mike Sweeney, and Matt Stairs. Okay, Graffinino 4-4 is a 1. That's gonna be a ground ball to shortstop is Torres. His Torres is a 3, so that's a 1 + 3 is 4. That's a ground out to short. Okay, Royals down to their last 5 outs. Like Sweeney. 4-5 is a 1. Grounded to first. Nick Johnson with the play. Unassisted. 2 outs. Matt Stairs. Okay, 4-2 is a 1. Oh my. Ground ball. Another ground ball. So Luis Ayala inducing the ground balls here. I might just keep him in. Let's see. He's at R3. 8 came in with the lead. He's an R3-8. Let me see if it was fatigue. Okay, he came in with the lead. Okay, that's his bonus inning. Okay, so he can go, he could pitch the whole next inning, let's say. Yeah, and not fatigue, which we'll do. So we'll go to the 9th inning here. We're gonna get a new pitcher for the Royals. A new pitcher for the Royals. Let's put in, let's see, we want to put in here. I'll put in Nate Field. He's a 4.26 ERA. Come in righty, 28-year-old righty. So Sullivan goes 2. He allows 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned. Walked 1, struck out 2. No homers. Nate Field's coming in to pitch the 9th for the Royals. Never heard of Nate Field. That's why I'm putting him in. Let's give him a chance here. Einar Diaz now batting for the Expos. 5-6 is a 1. 5-1 is a 2. So 1 + 2 is 3. That is a 4-3 ground out. Okay, so let's go top of the order. Brad Wilkerson. 2-1 is a 43. 2-2 is a 1. So 43 + 1 is 44. Column 2, 44 is a 1-3 ground out. Okay, 2 away for Andy Chavez. 1-4 is a 5. 1-4 is a 2. So 5 + 2 is 7. That's a pop to second. So Nate Field goes 1, 2, 3 in his tabletop debut. Okay, last chance for the Royals here. We're going to keep Luis Ayala in with his good card. So Luis Ayala, 2-2-3-1-2. If you're reading across, he's looking to close this one out. Non-save situation. Okay, non-save situation. He's going to face Ken Harvey, the Mud Turtle. 2-5 is a 4. 2-6 is a 3, so 4 plus 3 is 7. Call him 2-7. That's a foul out the second. Okay, that is 2 more outs left. So 2 outs left. They are down 4. Joe Randa, 5-1 is a 4. 5-5 is a 1. So 4 plus 1 is 5. Let's see. That is a 5-3 ground out. Okay, 2 away. Last chance saloon. Let's do a pinch hitter. So D Brown's in there. He's batted .251. We could put in Ruben Gote or Benito Santiago. Let's put in Juan Gonzalez, the great Juan Gonzalez, home run hitter. All right. Okay, so 5 homers, 127 at bats. The great Juan Gonzalez, home run and hitter of the 90s. I think that's him, but he's gonna bat 2 outs. Last chance saloon. Luis Ayala looks in. Righty matchup. The pitch to Gonzalez. Oh, look at that 6. 3:36. Ring him up. Struck him out to end the game. This one goes final in Kansas City. 1, 2, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Expos 6. Orioles 2. Nate Field. Let's do some total. 1 inning. No walk, no strikeout, no homer. Ayala goes 2. 2 perfect innings for Ayala. No walks, 1 strikeout. They gave up 1 homer to Matt Stairs. Hits in the game. So Royals with 8 hits. Expos with 9 hits. See errors. 1, 2, 2. Looks like I didn't have any errors in that game. Excellent, well played defensive game by both teams. Expos came out on top, 6-2 here in Kansas City. So that's inexpensive cards and dice baseball action. Like I said, check out Replay Games. They have a great, just looking at some of the economical options with all the games we would play. So like Stratomatic. One thing I found economical with them is either their PC seasons, which it's getting kind of, they're like up around $30. I would say more they have those selector sets. If you go online, there's only like maybe 15 or 20 teams you could choose from or something like that, but a lot of old time teams, but you can get it really cheap. Check out the selector sets on Stratomatic. Replay has these team sheets. You can go and buy like the 2024 season, I think, for maybe $20. You get the whole team sheet. Come like APA. I know APA, one nice thing that APA has, even though their cards are really top quality, they sell like World Series sets. So you can actually get like a whole World Series set. You can buy that's just pretty cheap. Like we've been buying a whole season. PDFs inside the sports, you can get any of the inside sports games. Like I have back here, I just printed this out yesterday too. Inside the paint. So I got this on PDF, which was really cheap. And we got 87-88 NBA. So we got the 87-88 NBA season here, and this game's pretty complex. I wasn't quite able to figure it out, so I'm going to take a look at it again just for fun. So let's see what else. You can go to, of course, payoff pitch. I mean, payoff pitch is already pretty cheap. I mean, like that Legends and Busts is like 30 some bucks, and that is really a good deal for what you get for that. Hey, Connor, I'm just doing a podcast here, so if you're wondering. my daughter's boyfriend here. Wonder what the hell I'm doing. See other games we play, like I mean, play games are pretty cheap stuff. You know, they have their card sets aren't too bad. They sell PDFs too. You know, and I think the PDFs work well with play games because their cards are small. So let's see any other games. We got Paint of Pinch. We talked about like triple play, for example, like triple play baseball. You can get their playoff teams. You can buy like a whole playoff season, even like some of those modern ones. Like I bought some 90s, 2000s playoff years, and you could use their helper, which is free online. And those sets weren't that expensive. They were like in the $20-$30 range, I think. Dynasty League, their cards are really expensive. Actually, you can get the bigger sizes, which are even more expensive. But Dynasty League, if you're looking to save money, I mean, I would look at the like even you can get a 1 month trial version of their PC game. You know, a lot of time. Also, some of these games have free versions. So like you can go inside pitch on the inside games. You can get like download trial versions, which are free. So looking to save everybody money. You know, life is tough now in the United States. With luckily, I'm still employed. My wife's still employed. We got our bills paid. We have a bunch of money. You know, we have money left over. But just we got hit with a lot of bills last year, unexpected. Our car died, so we had to buy a brand new car, and that was so we now have a car payment, which we didn't have for 7 years. My son's student loans, we had to start paying those. Life and inflation, our utilities, insurance just went through the roof, just like everybody else's, and your incomes don't keep up with that. So it's like that all across the board. So either you have money, you don't have money. Actually, I heard a good saying. You have either people out there in the world either have money, they're pretending they have money, or they're broke. So you're either one of those three people. So my wife and I are very credit averse. We avoid any type of credit debt whatsoever. So when you live like that, you're in a good shape financially, but the discipline requires that you stick to monthly budgets. That's why the gaming, and that's luckily I was able to accumulate so much stuff over the years in preparation of the crappy financial times we have right now. So luckily we have pretty good jobs, and hopefully, thank God, hopefully they stay intact. But just want to get this out there, just talking about like saving money on games. And you could see how much fun I had playing replay baseball with this like $16 complete season I have now. So hope you guys enjoy. Have a fantastic Saturday, and we will catch you guys later. Bye bye.